It's been a long time since there's been a showcase episode released on this channel, but that just means there's a new deck to be played. Although this isn't very new, I made it a long time ago, it's just finally debuting on the channel. It's called Cake or Death. It has 3 tokens. You only really need like 1, but I have 3 tokens to play with this deck. The Spirit token and the Elf Warrior token. That is the commander. You will find out at the end. That's how showcase is done. We start off in the back with a Vivid Marsh, a bunch of swamps, a bunch of plains, a Piranha Marsh, an Orzhov Basilica, a Karoo, a Kabira Crossroads, Forbidden Watchtower, and a Bojuka Bog. That's all the lands for the deck. Now the instants. We have a Seize the Soul, Mortify, Flicker of Fate, and a Darkness. On to the sorceries. Wrath of God. Now I just wonder if you figured out what the theme of Cake or Death is. Winds of Wrath, Wave of Reckoning, Unburial Rites, Raise Dead, Plague Wind, Kaya's Wrath, a Hex, Final Judgment, Day of Judgment, a Cooling Sun, Catastrophe, Beacon of Unrest, which unfortunately, I'm not sure that card, unfortunately the sleeve went ripped, and that's annoying. And then the last sorcery is an Army of the Damned. Majority of that is creature destruction. We have a Thunder Totem for the artifacts, Moon Sliver Spear, Haunted Plate Mail, and the Glass of the Guild Pact. Now on to the enchantments. Indestructibility. Very important when you're doing creature destruction. Ill-Gotten Inheritance, a Haunted Library, a Haunted Crossroads, Grave Betrayal, a Glorious Anthem, Ethereal Absolution, Debtor's Kneel, a Crusade, and the Bastion of Remembrance. Now on to the creatures. A Syndicate Messenger, a Sunblast Angel, a Stuffy Doll, Seraph of the Scales, a Scrapwork Cohort, Sanitarium Skeleton, which this particular one happens to be foiled, a Rock Egg, a Platoon Dispenser, Orzhov Racketeers, Orzhov Pontiff, an Orzhov Enforcer, Myosian of Grim Betrayal, Myosium of Blooming Dawn, Ministrant of Obligation, Kando, Lord of Aganja, a Knight of Sorrows, Imperious Oligarch, Hexmark Destroyer, which is, by the way, the only card I have from the Warhammer set, Exquisite Huntmaster, Exhumer Thrall, Drogskull Infantry, a Deathpack Angel, Deathbringer's Liege, a Darksteel Colossus, a Bone Dragon, a Blind Hunter, a Belfry Spirit, Atheos Shroudveiled, a foil, Angel of Despair, and an Agent of Masks. Now, this pink sleeve doesn't indicate that I'm representing Breast Cancer Awareness Month, because it ain't that time of the year. This card is a Theros, God of Passage. Of course, you want your commander to be indestructible when you're playing a lot of creature destruction. He's 3 casting costs. His bottom, of course, he's an enchantment unless you have 7 or more black and or white devotion counters. But his ability is whenever a creature you control dies, you return it to your hand unless your opponent, which in this case would be the Horde, pays 3 colorless mana per creature. As the Horde cannot pay mana, it has mana, but it cannot pay it, that means the Horde would never be able to do that. I would just kill my creatures off, they come back to my hand. If I have the space in my hand to keep them, I can keep them. This should be interesting against the Horde deck. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned for that video. If you're not subscribed, please do subscribe. Thank you to those of you who are subscribed. Leave a comment. Let me know if you think the deck sounds good. Do you think it's going to do good? Thank you for watching. Goodbye.